That whistle you just heard. Now, every Luo person or anyone who comes from the Luo community can actually tell you how legendary that sound is. Anyone who can know that song will tell you how legendary it is in Luo traditional families. The song is actually as legendary as the man walking ahead of me. Anyway, you'll get to know him later. Walking here, we're enjoying the natural environment as it is, and giving a turn around will actually make you feel like you're breathing the fresh air in this environment. Can't you see? This is what I mean, guys. This is what you need to be getting to when you leave Nairobi. To just enjoy the environment, walk in it, be present in it. And yes, this is what you miss by staying in that concrete jungle you call Nairobi, guys, or any other city that is. Here again, I'm on our grass farm. I'm walking to my dad. And you know what? If there's one thing my dad has always said is that there's nowhere in this life where he has ever heard someone say that he was killed by hard work. So, no matter how hard he works, you'll never hear him complaining. Any given point you go home, you'll always find him either in his farm or attending to his animals or just resting by a tree, enjoying the environment and being present in it. Maybe this is what we all lost by moving away from the homes and actually moving to the cities. Yep, but it's never for long. There's never a shortage of hard work at home. Off we go to again get more grass for the cows. And you can see our little Suzuki Samurai is actually an outperformer. We load it and load it and load it with grass. And just like my old man, I never heard it complain, always giving us all it got. And by the way, the four-wheel performance of this small car can shock anybody who has never driven it. I've gone to it to the worst of terrains. But anyway, it always performs, always delivers, always outdoes itself. Maybe that's the life of a man, really. Always given a load that maybe you might not be able to carry by yourself, but somehow, somewhere, some strength within you will always push you forward, push you beyond the limits, push you to a point where you never expected. Back in the shed, the cows don't really care about how much hard work you've put in. They're always ready to chew, ready to take in what you've brought home. And yes, the grass there is not perfectly cut, but at this point, our grass cutting machine or the shaffer had actually broken down, so all the cutting that you see down here had been done by our farmhand using a panga. So another set of hard work which you can always be ready to do when you're on the farm. It's not always smooth, it's not always easy. I know you people want farming to be always a video taking session. It needs to be fun, make it presentable, make it attractive, but you know what, there's a lot that goes on behind the farm that you can never see. You have to be ready to put in the work and put in the power that you got. Yep, that's me. I know you probably know how I ended up in this situation, because definitely after the cows are fed, someone has to do the other work. Someone has to get the milk from their titties. And as you can see here, I'm wiping off the tits with a hot towel, not relatively hot but somehow warm, just to make them receptive to the process of actually milking them. It gives them a false feeling that maybe it's the calves that are about to milk. So yeah, you get ready, take the towel, dip it in hot water, wipe their teeth off, just get it cleaned up before you can actually start milking, just so that you do not get any germs off into the milk, because the milk is intended for drinking anyway. So make it safe, make it consumable. The cow that I'm preparing now, her name is Binti. This one is not really a purebred Frisian, but you know, I like her because why? The milk that you get from this cow has quite a high butterfat content. So yeah, for anyone who is going to look into preparing ghee or any other butter or such kind of products, this is the type of cow for you. Not so much high production in milk, but the quality and the taste of the milk, trust me, you know what you're missing. And on the other end, you have Clara. She's probably wondering when it will get to be her turn. Yep, now that is a purebred Frisian. See the size of it, see the height, see the length. You know what? That's the type that you can actually have when you want a high production of milk. But for now, she's not ready yet because she hasn't delivered as a calf. So here we go, Binti. Let's see what you got. I know, it looks fun, looks easy, looks so much doable. Guess what? It's not that easy, guys. The amount of fatigue you get on your fingers, the number of times you have to shake the cramping off, it's crazy, guys. And then once or twice, being that you're a newbie, you have to be missing the jug. No matter how close you place it, it's not always going in the right direction, right? Interviews are on for the position of a new videographer, guys. So if you want to be one, get ready, send in your applications, because I don't know what time we switched from portrait position to landscape position. But anyway, the calves have to be fed. So you finish up with their mamas, they are all milked now. You have to feed the calves. And trust me, while you're doing the milking, they are not waiting. They're shouting your name. If you can speak cow and you can actually hear them, yeah, right in there you'll hear them say, "Rera goat," but I don't know. Maybe I'm just the goat of farming, so we keep moving anyway. The calves, feeding them is fun. At some point in the near future, I'll be hosting guests in my farm, so if you have never fed calves before and you're looking forward to it, this is your chance to start booking early, because when the scheduling gets full, you'll really be asking me for this opportunity, guys. So take it up when you still have the chance, guys. Just so that you guys can get a better angle, I fed one, my farm hand feeds the other. So here we go. The current one we are feeding is a female one, barely at 2 months old. So as you can see, she's so excited to get the milk in. And as you can see, it's so fun, guys. And the calves are always pretty. I know, you want to adopt one, but guess what? You can't keep them on a balcony in the city that you live in. So you have to get home, guys. It's about time you went home if you want to keep a calf for yourself before it gets ugly as a cow, of course. But no, they never get ugly. They're always pretty. Look at that. Don't you want to do that? I know you do. Don't be in denial. Keep booking, guys. Keep booking. My farm will be hosting soon. After a long day of hard work, there goes Dad again, seated under a shade of a tree. Guess what? Just like Thanos, he is seated watching the sunset on a grateful universe. And you know what? Look at this, guys. Is this not wealth? Is this riches? Is this not peace? Is this not what we are all seeking for? This is generational wealth in creation. This is what you actually pass down to your generations. This is what you leave your children. And I'm lucky to be his child because, I already got my hand in generational wealth, so maybe you should too. It's a high time we really took a consideration of where we are at.